Greetings. In this video, we will be taking a look at two interesting things related to a soap bubble. So, if you are a class 11 student, this video is going to be helpful for you. And if you are a general viewer, it will still be an interesting video for you to watch. Now, the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to see a small demonstration related to soap bubbles, and this demonstration is something that I have found on the internet, and it is an old video and a very good video. So I am going to play the video and we will see the demonstration.
The double bubble, remember? Oh, this is a beaut. We had a T-tube with two funnels so, and a tube here which permitted me to blow some air into. And then I blew up two bubbles. I blew a small bubble and I blew a big bubble. And then I shut off the connection with the outside air so that the bubbles are connected with each other, but not with the outside air. Question, what now ensues? What do the bubbles do? What happens?
I think my answer was that they equalize.
Right. Everybody says they equalize. An astonishing thing takes place. They don't equalize. Watch. We will discover. Incredible, isn't it, Sanders? That the small one gets smaller. Come. Oh, this is really enchanting. Watch it. Watch. Do I have a small one here?
Yes.
And a big one there. Now let us watch them closely. And if there's, we had a little trouble. Some blow in the studio, I fear, is going to mess me up. Watch it now. I've shut off this tube. Watch the small one. Just watch the small one. We have a frightful blow in the studio, but do you see the small one getting smaller? Do you see it, Sanders, getting smaller? Tell me, do you see it?
It is. It is
Good.
shrinking.
And notice another fantastic thing, that the smaller it gets, the faster it gets smaller. Watch it. Watch it now. Watch it. Did you? I'll try it once more. Watch it now. Watch it. Do you see it getting smaller, Sanders? And notice the smaller it gets, the faster it gets smaller. Isn't that fantastic?
Presumably this one is getting bigger.
Yes, but it's so large already that any change in it is hard to see.
Yes.
The calculus would tell you that. But I want to do it once more for another reason.
Okay, so we just saw a video in which we saw a very interesting thing. So I'm just going to review what we just saw. हमारे पास ऐसा एक टी ट्यूब था और उसके एंड्स में दो फनल जोड़े गए थे. एक फनल ऐसा था और दूसरा फनल ऐसा था, और यहाँ से हवा जा सकती है एंड यू कैन ब्लॉक दिस एंड ओनली ब्लो दिस वन, और you can block this with your fingers and only blow this one, and so on and so forth. तो शुरू में एक छोटा सा बबल बना दिया यहाँ पे दोनों जगह पे, and somehow he managed to have two bubbles, one smaller and one larger. और उसके बाद उसने सैंडर्स को पूछा कि अभी क्या होगा अगर मैंने यहाँ पे ये ब्लॉक कर दिया, तो यानी हवा अंदर या बाहर नहीं जा सकती. जो है सिस्टम, इट इज़ कट फ्रॉम द एक्सटर्नल सोर्स ऑफ एयर. तो सैंडर्स ने बोला कि ये जो बड़ा बबल है उसमें से हवा जो है वो बैलेंस होने को देखेगी और वो हवा उधर जाएगी, और ये बबल बड़ा होएगा, एंड दिस विल कंटिन्यू अंटिल बोथ बबल्स बिकम इक्वल. यानी छोटा बबल बड़ा होएगा, बड़ा बबल छोटा होएगा, जब तक वो दोनों इक्वल नहीं हो जाते, और इक्वल होने के बाद ये जो एयर का ट्रांसफ़र है वो बंद हो जाएगा. उसके बाद जो प्रोफेसर था उसने बोला है कि नो, दिस इज़ नॉट व्हाट हैपन्स. इन फैक्ट सरप्राइजिंगली द ऑपोजिट हैपन्स. and that is exactly what is interesting, as I said in the introduction of this video. So what happens is the bubble becomes smaller and smaller, the smaller bubble becomes smaller and the larger bubble becomes even larger. तो अपन ने जो छोटा बबल छोटा हो रहा था वो एकदम एविडेंटली देख लिया, लेकिन बड़ा बबल भी बड़ा हो रहा है, लेकिन वो बहुत थोड़ा सा बड़ा हो रहा है, इसलिए वो एविडेंटली नहीं दिख पाया. बट वी clearly saw that the smaller bubble is becoming smaller and smaller and smaller and diminishing. Okay, so that was interesting thing number one. The second interesting thing is that we can use calculus and other means to derive an equation, theoretically an equation for pressure inside the bubble. So pressure inside a soap bubble can be derived theoretically, and it is found that the pressure inside the soap bubble is equal to 4 times the surface tension divided by the radius of the soap bubble. Okay, तो अगर बबल के बाहर एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर है तो ये माइनस पी नॉट भी आएगा, लेकिन अगर आप वैक्यूम में हो तो पी नॉट विल बी इक्वल टू 0. सो प्रेशर इनसाइड द सोप बबल इज दिस मच. ओके, सो दिस प्रेशर इनसाइड द सोप बबल, देखो मैंने यहाँ पे एक डॉट बनाया है और यहाँ पे भी एक डॉट बनाया है. पॉइंट ए नाम देता हूँ मैं इसको पॉइंट बी नाम देता हूँ. सो पॉइंट ए पे एक प्रेशर है, पॉइंट बी पे भी प्रेशर है. इज दैट ओके? And pressure is something that we see is inversely proportional to R. This is something our theory tells us. Okay, इसका डेरिवेशन के लिए एक अलग वीडियो बन सकता है, लेकिन यहाँ पे मैं खाली इतना बोल रहा हूँ कि ये इक्वेशन हम थियोरेटिकली डिराइव कर सकते हैं. So our theory tells that pressure is inversely proportional to R, and that is exactly how the demonstration is justified. Okay, so let me just quickly tell how the demonstration is justified. Pressure is inversely proportional to R. तो अगर यहाँ पे रेडियस छोटा है, रेडियस इज स्मॉल, सो दिस इम्प्लाइज प्रेशर इज हाई. ओके, और यहाँ पे ये बबल का रेडियस इज लार्ज, सो प्रेशर इज लो. ओके, and in fluid mechanics you must be knowing in general as well that gas flows from higher pressure to lower pressure always. Higher pressure to lower pressure always. Okay, so the gas is supposed to flow from point A to point B. The air inside the bubble is supposed to flow from point A to point B. And that is exactly what is happening. So ये bubble जो है वो छोटा छोटा इसलिए होते जा रहा है क्योंकि उसमें की हवा जो है वो बड़े bubble की तरफ जा रही है. And this is something that we see, that is experiment. And this is something that we also have in our theory. So that is the second interesting thing of this video. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful for class 11 and 12 students and also for the general viewers. Thank you for watching.